to Department of Homeland Security reports, Facebook has replaced almost every other CIA information gathering program since it was launched in 2004.
After years of secretly monitoring the public, we were astounded so many people would willingly publicize where they live, their religious and political views, an alphabetized list of all their friends, personal email addresses, phone numbers, hundreds of photos of themselves, and even status updates about what they were doing moment to moment. It is truly a dream come true for the CIA.
Much of the credit belongs to CIA agent Mark Zuckerberg, who runs the day-to-day Facebook operation for the agency. The decorated agent, codenamed the Overlord, was recently awarded the prestigious Medal of Intelligence Commendation for his work with the Facebook program, which he has called, quote, the single most powerful tool for population control ever created. Among the biggest successes of the Facebook program is Operation Farmville, which the CIA credits with pacifying as many as 85 million people after unemployment.
So here's something to really think about then. You go on about the CIA and how monstrous it is and how frightening it is and how much influence it has in your life, and to most people the CIA has become this massive monster that you've got to worry about. You know, they're out to get us, they're coming to get us, blah, 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 blah. But if you think about it like this, monsters really are here to scare children, okay? Monsters' jobs are to scare children. This point is painted very clearly in the movies, what's it called again? Monsters Club or something, Monster Club, whatever it's called. What's the movie called? Monster Inc. The movie's called Monster Inc., where it's pointed in no uncertain terms that the only real job of monsters is actually to scare children, which I suppose if you think about it in terms of psychology and growing psychology in humans is actually true. You know, we need a monster. Humans need monsters. We need monsters to help us grow. So, as the CIA are growing in infamy and notoriety and all that kind of stuff, if they are taking over the world and controlling all of us and influencing our lives, there comes a point at which they're going to have to entertain us and pander to us and provide for us and employ us. I bet you live next door to a CIA agent, and in fact, there's a truth in saying that all of us act as CIA agents. So all this stuff about, you know, Mark Zuckerberg and the CIA are taking our information and they're influencing our very lives, so what? At the end of the day, if you've got 7 billion people on Earth and 5 billion of those are CIA agents, they still cannot control one single individual's life. They still cannot even have influence over any aspect of one single individual's life, because no matter what pressure you put an individual under, they'll make their own decision anyway. And if somebody thinks that they're being coerced, strong-elbowed or whatever you want to call it, by some kind of agency, they would just put the gun against their head and say, go ahead and pull the trigger. You know, people aren't actually afraid of death when it comes to it. They're not afraid of being threatened when it comes to it. Most people aren't. Because most people think for themselves. Most people are individual. They think for themselves, and they will drop a life rather than give in to coercion. Most people. Most people. Okay? Ascension is coming.